YouTube! 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 Hey, man. Say, man, bro. Let's do our homework on a woman recording her own death. It do hit different. Bro, it says, the title of this video says, woman records husband shooting her after learning of affair. You're going to meet Jesus. I know, hey, I'm guessing this girl was recording him, so she was cheating, right? And then bro on the other hand said, you know what, you cheating on me? Let me grab Uncle Ruckus out the garage. You see him? Uncle Ruckus out the garage. You feel me? Grab the shotgun. You feel me? You cheating on me? He up that bit like this. On front of him grave, boy. He up that bit like this. She recording. I'm guessing she thinking he ain't finna do nothing. And I guess he actually shot her. See, me personally, I'm not finna sit here. You feel me? Like, I would've ran. I wanna not be recording shit. No cap. I ain't finna, like, you feel me? But hey, we just finna jump into it, bro. Hope y'all boys got y'all snacks. I don't got my snacks, but I hope y'all got y'all snacks on front of them. Come on.
You really want this on video?
I'll pull it. I'm mad enough to pull it.
An all-female jury decides a man's fate after video of him fatally shooting his wife is played in court. Carrie Birmingham's attorneys are here to talk about the Texas father's defense strategy and the end result. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. A 60-year-old man is going to prison after he shot his wife in the head outside their home in Spring, Texas. Carrie Birmingham was seen on video talking to his wife, Patricia Birmingham, who went by the name Richie.
You really want this on video?
I'll pull it. I'm mad enough to pull it.
This nigga wearing some Michael Myers ass ripped shirt. Is that a jacket or a shirt? Chat, y'all let me know, bro. What is this nigga wearing, bro? Yo.
I'll pull it. I'm mad enough to pull it.
This hell a bit like a white chocolate.
Alright, goodbye, Reese.
That nigga said goodbye.
Video, which also shows Birmingham saying, "You're going to meet Jesus, and I hope it was worth it, and I'm done. I'm effing done," was shown to an all-female jury last week. According to Birmingham's defense team, the couple had been arguing after Birmingham reportedly discovered his wife was having an affair. The argument spilled out into the driveway, with Birmingham standing in his bathrobe and cocking a gun. The jury ended up sentencing Birmingham to 10 years in prison. He's going to be up for parole in 5 years. We have a lot of questions about this, so I'm joined right now.
Bro, yo, bro, you telling me, bro, I can't. You telling me he just shot his wife in the head and killed her, and y'all gonna give him 10? And y'all just gave him 10 years? Let that be a black man, though. I promise you, would have got life on phone. No cap. Ain't no way, bro.
By Mr. Birmingham's defense attorneys, Anthony Oso and Dan Cogdell. Great to have you both here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
So the first thing I wanted to ask is how this works. There was a decision for Birmingham to plead guilty to murder, but walk us through what the strategy was. And once you make that decision, what happened next?
Sure. So the way it works in Texas, Jesse, is that it is a two-tiered jury trial system. The first tier is going to be guilt innocence, and the second tier is going to be the punishment phase of trial.
Right.
The unique thing about Texas is that a jury can decide both.
And it's Texas, bro. I know Texas be hard. Ain't no way he just got 10 years, bro. Ain't no way. But
thing about
his lawyers must be
Texas
on point.
is that a jury can decide both phases of a trial. They can determine both guilt, innocence, and then punishment. So here, as if you've seen the video, it's obviously very overwhelming evidence. And so our strategy was to plead guilty directly to the jury and then have the jury assess punishment in this case. And one of the defenses, or the way that the law works in Texas, is that it allows for a reduction in punishment if the jury finds that the crime was committed out of sudden passion due to adequate cause. And so we felt that based on the circumstances and facts in this case that surrounded Kerry Birmingham's
His
actions
lawyer
that day,
rough, bro.
that was the best way to argue on behalf of our client.
And Dan, walk us through what the theory was about what happened. He immediately confronted his wife. He just found out what had happened,
Yeah,
because I think that
what
timing is important.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, so he had heard from a mutual friend of theirs who had come into town to visit with him that weekend that his wife had been on.
This is what
No,
Ivy League
what?
University.
That boy's finna say feet finder, man.
3.6
I'm from the
GPA.
girl. What he say?
90% of students.
Unfaithful, that she had been
Oh, unfaithful. I'm dumb as hell, y'all. Chill.
come into town to visit with him that weekend.
I thought he was gonna
that
say
his
feet-
wife had
feet
been
finder.
unfaithful, that she had been in an affair, in a relationship with a fella out
With the
of
fella.
out of the country, and he didn't confront. That was on
the
Sunday.
country.
He didn't confront his wife until the
Why
following.
y'all old ass cheating anyway, man? Ain't y'all supposed to be married? Y'all ass in y'all 60s cheating on each other? What? Y'all don't got no kids, bro? What the hell? What's going on?
Sunday. He didn't confront his wife until the following morning, and once she confirmed, in essence, that she had had this relationship, that's when he, was fully informed and sort of flew off the handle, for lack of a better description.
Now, you had an all-female jury,
Flew off
which is
the
a
handle.
rarity in itself, but an all-female jury come back.
Okay, y'all, but like, why is he like, why was she just not he? Why did she just record? Like, did she really not think he was gonna do that? Even if you didn't, like, I'm not taking that chance, bro. Like, okay, you recorded your death. He gonna go to jail, so what? You still dead. You feel me? Like, y'all be like, it be like, I don't get, like, why some people, like they'll rather see them go to jail than just them to live. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. Like, nigga, I'm not finna record you doing this. It don't. Do it really matter if you go to jail? I'm dead anyway. I'm not gonna know if you went to jail or not. So, like, I don't get it.
And not even recommend, because in Texas, it's their decision. Sentence him to 10 years in
Yeah,
prison.
10
What was your
years is
reaction to
crazy.
that?
Crazy.
Well, I mean, I thought that was the appropriate result. Again, as Anthony explained, it is the defense burden at a punishment hearing to show by a preponderance
I mean,
of the evidence that
he
the
did
conduct
plead guilty
happened
though.
as a result of sudden passion arising from an inadequate cause. And we believed that the evidence was pretty clear that is why
This nigga
what
reloading
happened
in front of
happened.
her.
I mean, our focus was on why and not what. And once the jury heard the facts, not only from several of the arresting officers, they heard an audio tape that Reese had secretly recorded where this is a husband and wife saying the worst possible things about each other. I mean, just you name it, they said it. She attacked his ability to perform sexually. She attacked his ability to provide financially, which are the two best ways to upset any man I know. And unfortunately, this argument that was recorded on audio tape by Reese served as the foundation for the argument that it was sudden passion arising from an adequate cause. So that's a long way of saying, look, I thought the evidence was clear. I thought that was the right result for the jury to find sudden passion. And I wasn't really surprised by the verdict. The state certainly was. There were others in the court.
I was too. Look, okay, but look though, you gotta understand, like 10 years. Y'all know some people beat up their wife and they'll get 15 for that, for assault. He just killed his wife. He just shot her. But some people will beat. Okay, if he gonna get 10 years, then the people who be beating up their wife and stuff or whatever, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying they shouldn't get over the amount of time that he just got for killing her. You feel me? That's two different things. At least she's still alive. Somebody, a black person, mess around and beat up their wife, they'll get 15, 20 years. You feel me? He just killed her. He only got 10. Like, come on now, we can't make this up, bro. Like, y'all see where I'm coming from? Like,
after my argument, I felt very strongly that the jury was going to do what I believed to be the right thing, and they did.
And Anthony, that's my question.
This the lawyer right
What
here?
is your response to the people who say he killed his wife? He took a life. He could be out in 5 years. Is that justice? Is that fair? What would be your response to
he
those
could
people?
be out in 5.
Well, my response would be that
5 is crazy. I'm not saying like he shouldn't have. I'll say like 15. Well, he's 60. I'll say like 10. 5 is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But like, I ain't gonna lie. We be saying years like it ain't that much. Like, years is still years. Like, people be saying that ain't that much time, but when you get in there, it's really a lot of time, for real. Like, 5 years, you gotta think about it. Like, you really think 5 years, bro. Like, I'm 16 right now. 5 years, I'll be 21. He finna be 65, which it don't seem that much, but, like, you feel me? But, like, I think he should get 10. Like, especially since people be beating up people and be getting 15 over that. And they need to bring that stuff down. Like, somebody mess around and beat up their wife for cheating, he shouldn't get 15, bro. He should get 5, 3 years for real. Like, that's crazy. I'm not saying it's right, y'all. I'm just saying, you feel me? Like, y'all can't put this over that. You feel me?
Provides in the state of Texas that if the evidence establishes that a crime was committed out of sudden passion, it reduces the punishment range from 5 years to life in prison.
Man, stop playing, bro. Cause if I go outside, man, y'all be lying, bro. If a nigga was to do something to somebody, then another nigga popped them and killed them, y'all not gonna justify this shit. Y'all not gonna say, I mean, he did out of certain passion. I mean, he did this, so he got revenge, and he did this, and it wasn't planned. He just did it. Like, nah, bro, y'all, man, come on, man. They sparing this guy. This guy must have paid they
reduces
boy.
the punishment range.
He paid they
from
good
5
money. He
years
rich
to
as
life
hell.
in prison
He rich as hell in that broke ass outfit he was
to a
wearing.
second degree.
On
And so the maximum punishment that Kerry Birmingham was facing once the jury found he'd acted in sudden passion was 20 years.
They say right now.
And so under the law, it's the appropriate verdict by the jury. And it's exactly what Dan asked them to do. He said, look, if you feel that he needs to be penalized, then give him 10 years. And that's what they did. So we feel that they followed the law. They applied the facts to the law, and they came to the right result.
That's understandable.
And how's your client, Mr. Birmingham, feeling about this?
I mean, look, he knew the reality of the situation going into it.
He knew he was going to jail.
He's the only client I've ever had in 42 years where I told him, look, you're going to prison. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. You might go for 2 years, which is the minimum under the sudden passion
2 years
scheme,
is crazy.
Up to life for 99 under murder.
Only 2 years
you're
is crazy.
going to prison, so you best acknowledge that. When we started the trial, honestly, I thought best case was in the 20-year-ish range. But once I saw the evidence as it unfolded in front of the jury, I felt very good that they would give him less than 20 years. Look, this was a tragedy that we certainly recognized. It's also a tragedy that can't be undone. All that having been said, Mr. Birmingham's father was murdered many years ago in a very, very high-profile case here in Texas back in the 70s. His son had committed suicide while he was awaiting trial. In this case, there's a lot of psychological and harrowing things that happened to him and his family that are just tragic. All that having been said, he doesn't have any criminal record. He has no acts of violence. There were no prior altercations between
and that's why he only got 10, y'all. When you a good person, you don't got nothing on your record, you'll mess around and do the craziest stuff. They'll, feel me? Just because you was out of anger, they'll let you slide on, bro. They will. They'll let you slide because that's your first time doing something. I ain't gonna lie, though. 2 years is crazy. They talking about minimum 2 years. That's insane. But, like, yeah, how is family? Like, that's crazy. How did he feel? I want to know how he felt. Like, did he regret it? Or is he like, it is what it is? You feel me? Like,
criminal record. He has no acts of violence. There were no prior altercations between he and his wife. And because of all those things that the jury was able to take into consideration, I don't apologize for this verdict at all. I think it was the right one. It was a courageous jury that did the right thing. But I absolutely think that it was the right verdict.
Hey, so we want to thank Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's Law and Crime YouTube takeover. If you've seen our videos, you know Morgan & Morgan is a very proud sponsor of ours. Look, I think it's clear.
Morgan & Morgan.
Brings me to something else that you mentioned, the family, because I'd like to talk to you about Olivia. This is Carrie and Patricia's daughter. My understanding was she was at school when the shooting happened. She reportedly said that while she never observed her father physically attacking her mother, she did accuse him of emotional and financial abuse. She questioned the defense. Quote, she said, I don't know, sudden passion. You have to have something. You have to have made that decision within you for a while. I feel like to do something, to do that to someone you really love, no matter what was said in this trial, you know what type of woman she was, and you know what you did and how he took away my favorite person in this world. I lost both of my parents that day. My dad died that day too, because the person who did that to my mom and my father aren't the same person. What's your...
Wait. Wait. So, wait. So, is that daughter, did she already have that kid before they got married, or did she cheat on somebody while she was with him? Whoa. Nah, ain't no way. No. She had to already been married. Wait, so that's not her dad. Her real dad that day. That's crazy, bro.
Day two, because the
I feel
person who
bad.
did that to my mom and my father aren't the same person. What's your reaction to that?
So I think in
Y'all,
that
I'm lost,
answer
bro.
lies the sudden passion defense. There's no way to get around the fact that Olivia is going to hate her father, and rightfully so.
Oh, that is her
But
dad.
in that statement, she states that the man on December 6th that killed my mother is not the man that I knew growing up. And that's what we
Oh,
argued the entirety of
that's
this
her dad. She was just trying to say, okay, I'm a little slow, y'all. My bad.
is that the actions that Kerry Birmingham took that day are not who he was. And the only reason he acted that way is because he was responding to what we believed was adequate cause. So there was nothing in evidence to establish that this was premeditated. They had done a cell phone extraction on Reese Birmingham's phone. There was no evidence that she had been complaining about any form of emotional or physical abuse. Nobody had ever seen him be physically abusive with her before. And there had never been any prior police reports to the home. There's just no evidence in place in this case to show that there was prior violence. I think it's, I want to say it's contested whether she was financially abused. I just don't see the evidence there. She had a job, she had access to funds, and she was allowed to travel in and out of Houston at her leisure with the daughter Olivia. And another thing that I think the jurors took into consideration is that Olivia and Patricia were planning to leave together. And so that's also a daughter that's going to be stripped from her father. And so I think a lot of what was said through Olivia's interviews has a lot to do with her feelings that have built up since her mother's passing. But I don't think it is indicative of what was going on leading up to Patricia Birmingham's
You
murder.
look mad on that.
Gentlemen,
that
before I let you go,
go,
one last quick question. Do you think your client's going to get out in 5 years?
No. He's eligible for to be considered for parole after he serves half the sentence, but the parole scheme in Texas, particularly in a crime that involves violence, much less death, he's not going to make parole in 5 years. That's not going to happen. My guess is he's going to serve the majority of that 10-year sentence simply because it is highly unlikely in Texas that you make first parole on anything. It's extremely unlikely that you make first parole on a murder case. It just doesn't happen.
Anthony Osso, Dan Cogdell, thank you both so much for coming on. Appreciate you explaining the particularities of the case. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
That's all we have for you here on this episode of Sidebar. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Jesse Weber. I'll speak to you next.
All right, Jesse Weber. But yeah, bro, what y'all think about that, bro? Like, that's like, man, I don't know why she would stand right there and record, though. That's just what I don't get. Dang, man, tortured. Hey, y'all, which one? I'm finna react to this one next, y'all. I've been wanting to react to this for a minute, I ain't gonna lie. But y'all, injured in an accident. She cheated on him, stole $120,000 of his life savings to gift her a side piece. I ain't see that part. Hey, I ain't know she stole $120,000. I knew he was rich though. I told y'all he was rich in that Bubby outfit. Bro, I told y'all he was rich because he got some good ass lawyers to only get 10 years, even though his thing was perfect, his record. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If she did that, I ain't gonna say I can act like I wouldn't do the same thing. But y'all, I don't got too much to say. You feel me? I hope y'all boys enjoyed the video, boys and gals. Yeah, y'all comment how y'all think about this. This some crazy stuff. I ain't gonna lie. But we out doing fun of.